Look, I love Borg's new opus.
I might look at it later.
Read some in the shop.
And what's your analysis, academically speaking?
It is beautifully written. Considered, complicated. He's altered his style for the better. I can't wait to dive into it. Hey, do I have time to change?
There's no rush.
Excellent. Oh, Hedda, Aunt Jay can't come this evening.
Was it the hat?
No, it's because Aunt Rena's very ill.
She's always ill.
Today she's worse.
Shame.
But she was delighted to hear that you're thriving.
These infernal aunts.
What?
Hmm?
Fine.
A hat.
His aunt left it lying around. I pretended I thought it was the maid's.
How could you abuse such a dear, sweet lady?
Rage! I can't stop myself. Why is that?
You're not happy.
Why should I be?
You have the home you wanted, the one you told Tesman you dreamed of.
Ha. Remember last summer, when I let Tesman escort me home from all those parties?
Yes, I was sadly unavailable.
Oh, but you were most available to that loose little...
Shame on you. Continue.
One evening, Tesman and I were stood outside. He was in knots, agonized by his inability to make romantic small talk. And I took pity on the mortified creature.
You took pity?
Yes, I did, most certainly. I found myself telling him frivolously that I adored this building and always longed to live in it.
You didn't?
No.
And then?
Terrible consequences.
Frivolity punished.
Our mutual passion for the property united us. It became our secret meeting place and then engagement. Marriage. Honeymoon. And whatever hell comes next. It's all my fault.
So you never even liked the place?
Not a bit. The outside is vulgar and the inside stinks of lavender and rose petals, hence the sickly stench of death. Flowers after the ball. God, I'm dreading the boredom of living here.
Yes, well, there must be something you could do to keep yourself occupied.
No. I've no talent for life. There's nothing. Well, no, it's only a whim.
Well, spit it out.
I wonder if I could persuade Tesman to go into politics.
Ha! He'd be eaten alive!
True, but is he persuadable?
Well, possibly, but since he's not up to it, what's the point?
For the relief from boredom. Imagine the hilarity of watching him fail.
Don't be wicked. No, actually do.
No, think seriously. Why couldn't you become cabinet minister?
Well, yeah, lesser mammals have managed it, but you would need limitless fun.
Ah! Always the money! That's the horror, our wretched poverty, all this humiliating scrimping. And saving, it's also puny. That's what makes life so unbearable.
Or might the reason lie elsewhere? You're privileged.
Oh.
You've never had to struggle, nor fight for a cause.
I'm trivial.
One could make the case. But, supposing life has plans for you. Suppose it intends you to suffer and deepen accordingly.
How?
But what would happen if life were to burden you with a solemn responsibility? What then, dear Hedda?
Never.
I'll remind you of that next year.
I won't make something that makes demands. nor will I be depended on.
Women often discover it's their true calling.
If you knew me at all, you'd know my calling.
Oh, do tell.
To bore myself to death. And here's my assistant.